them fighting for every loose ball. And finally, someone scores.
I tell you what, Greg, it's not been pretty, I'll say that much. These offenses have been really struggling. Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage. And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Crawford's checked in.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on, he's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And now we've got the intentional foul. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Jason Terry.
Ty Lawson.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Paul passes to Crawford. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 9 points for Jamal Crawford.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Rockets have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Clippers were so strong on the road last season. They led the league, Clark, in field goal percentage while on the road. And actually they scored more points away from Staples than in it.
Especially down the stretch, Kevin. I mean, they finished the regular season with 8 straight road wins to get home court advantage in the first round. Superb.
Paul Pierce.
And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Harden draws the double.
Jump ball call.
And so it's Houston with it. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Lawson is doubled to the inside. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Lawson. Ariza's got his first points of the game.
Timeout for the Clippers.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Smith checked in for the Clippers. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Paul goes in. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, something that's floating around in the sports world and in the NBA is reseeding after the playoffs start. And for those of you who may not understand the situation, it's simply saying that no matter what seed would play the lower seeded team, however you get to those numbers.
Harden dishes to Ariza. Harden kicks to Ariza. Back to Harden. And some nice passing there by Houston. Jones the best to Harden. Paul grabs the board. And with that whole concept of playoff reseeding, so often we'll see a 2nd or 3rd seed team get a 6th or 7th seed team in the second round. Meanwhile, Greg, the top seed plays the 4th seed no matter what.
You know, I think in a few cases it would have made a major difference in how the playoffs would have played out. And quite frankly, I think it also puts more value on the regular season if that number 1 seed could play a 7th seed, if you will, in the second round. So I think that's something that the commissioner and the competition committee might want to reassess.
Harden kicks to Jones. Here's Howard. And he banks in the layup. Howard's got 8 points.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Crawford outside. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Harden kicks to Jones. Now the pass to Howard. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Jordan. And the dunk by Smith.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Lawson is doubled. Down low. Jones. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feed. And it's 8 points for Terrence Jones. Paul for 3. The shot is off. And for Houston, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And it's Ty Lawson with the 3. Lawson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Paul dishes to Crawford. It's Pierce on the wing. 3-pointer.
Paul Pierce.
That's good.
For 3.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Clippers on top, running away with it. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. We've got Thornton. Corey Brewer is out there with Harrell. And there's Terry. And it's Capella in the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Los Angeles has gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Prigioni, the pass to Johnson. The 3-pointer, no good. And it's Houston's ball. Picked him clean. Now the feed to Rivers. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Rivers has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Clippers. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Here's Brewer. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
Rivers can't get it to go. Rockets shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now.
And in the past, the NBA had the All-Star break for just an extended weekend. Last year, they gave the players a full week off. It seemed to be received positively by everyone.
Clippers ball.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Johnson for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. The All-Star break in 2015 was just a bit over a week. Those extra days, Clark, for most players, really rested some guys up.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think it was a nice move. You play those 82 games, you need more than just a few days break during the middle part of the season. So I like that move a lot.
A shot's good from Aldridge.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
Here's the screen. And it's Terry off the drive. Mbamute with the steal. Ball going up court. Here's Rivers. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Kept alive.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Smith comes in for Mbamute. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Pablo Prigioni. Dishes it to Aldrich. Here's Stevenson. And the shot falls short this time. And Brewer kicks to Thornton. The Rockets with another miss. And it's the Clippers' ball. They've picked up 11 straight. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's Smith missing. Houston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Chris Paul. You look that athletic.
Yeah.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling.
Lance Stevenson.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
They double him with Stevenson. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Houston. Harrell dishes to Lawson. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is up and in.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here's Brewer. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And so he hits both. On the wing, Brewer. Corner shot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Wesley Johnson. That's his first personal foul. Third.
He's off on the first.
At the line for your Rockets, Corey Brewer. Taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. From deep. Basket good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel that.